Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to F1 League Hub. You join me, TGL Stewart, here as we go inspect Season A in France. Now, we've missed all of qualifying. We're about to jump out the race. I am literally just home, so I do not know what's just happened. At the minute, as I can see, Simsy Danger set the fastest time with a 1:28.7. We'll run down the grid in just a wee second. I'm just trying to get myself very quickly set up. I'm very rushed. Give me just a moment. Right, so as it stands, in the lead we've got Simsy Danger, Scooter rear. In second, we've got Brimadino in third, John Pillane in fourth, Spaghetti Chips in fifth, Fretty in sixth, seventh, Crazy Crumpet, 8, Wall Street Bear, 9, Joseph Burns, 10th, we've got Sonar, 11th, Harry Blues, 12th, Philip Foxon, 13th, Prince Killer 1, 14th, Paul James, 15th, Topics, 16th, DeLuca, and 17th, Drop J at the back of the pack. Now, Drop J, we know that name to be very notorious for starting at the back and getting to the top of the table, so we'll see what he can bring us tonight. Let's get all the lap data on, see what we can get. So tyres that we're starting with, it seems the top of the grid starting on your Ultra Softs, and the bottom grid starting on the Super Softs. We'll see what that can do is. So we're on board Simsy Danger, leading the pack round for their sightseeing lap. We'll bring you the latest in just a moment. There are all the racers taking their positions on the line. It's very weird. I don't have anyone join me tonight for commentary. It is just me on my own. Unfortunately, Hugo couldn't be here tonight to help me out, but we'll just have to make do and keep as energetic as we can. So, here we go. 3, 4. Go, and the lights are off and we're away. Let's see. No crashes in the first corner, please, racers. So far, so good. Nothing that I can see. A lot of people going wide here. Spaghetti Chips not really wide. Don't know where he must have been put. Topics retired from the session. What's happened to him? So a lot just happened there. People going way, getting forced off the track, but no immediate danger that we can see that to affect the race. Sector 2, we've got a yellow flag in. Not sure what's happened there. I think it's just everyone getting very close to each other. Already John Polanin jumping up the positions. Scooter Reeb and him just side by side coming up into the corner. Scooter Reeb takes up the 5th position. Everyone needs to just take it nice and chill. It's first lap of 27. Long way to go. Let's jump out the back of the pack. Got Walsterbert versus Haley Blues battling out for that 7th position. A lot locking up there. Philip Foxen dropped Jay already from the back of the pack up to 10th. As I said, a notorious name for starting at the back of the pack and getting himself a way up in the table. It's coming onto the home straight at Philip Foxen. There's a bit of oversteer. And Sims the Danger with that 137 round on the first lap. Not too bad for the first one. So let's see what Walsherbert's going to do coming round the first sector. Can he get that 7th position back from them? We'll get Crazy Crumpet in that back of the pack. We'll get jumping on board of Prince. About to take over. Joseph is a contact. He's going to. It just needs to let Joseph take that one there. But he takes that far too tight, so that means Prince can get a bit of ground back. We'll jump back up the pack. We'll drop J. We'll get an error and yellow flag in sector 1. We'll get Crazy Crumpet spinning about all over the place. Don't know what happened, but he's just chosen to retire from the session. We'll get Paul James just leading up the back of the pack there again. Joseph and Prince still fighting this out for 11th position. We'll get Drop J taking over the 8th position from Philip Foxton. Prince gets that overtake. Get Fretty up the packs. Spaghetti Chips is span out in sector 3. He gets the 5-second stop and go penalty with a severe collision with John Polanin, who is all the way down now in 11th. He is getting exceeding track limits, 10-second penalty, a time penalty as well. We've got a lot going on here. Completely missed out on all of that action. This is the problem, you need someone else. He's going to go into the pits. Oh, someone just goes straight into the back of him. Harry Blues straight into the back of him there. So 3 people coming into the pits. We've got Spaghetti Chips, Harry Blues, and Joseph Burns. Also, John Polanin, so we've either got some severe tyre wear or we've got damage in the front wing. So John Polanin, Harry Blues got damage to the front wing, who's now waiting for Harry Blues to get out of the way to get into his pit lane. That is poor timing there. It's a shame. So let's jump back up the track. We've got a wee bit of the oversteer there from DeLuca. Ooh, lots of oversteer from Prince. Just catching the curb. So Drop J is going to get the overtake on Walsterbert here. Is he going to get it done smoothly? And he does. He does take that a bit wide there. So Walsterbert taking back over 5th. Not sure what happened there, if he had to hand the position back for an illegal overtake. But he hands it back to Walsterbert, who's got quite a bit of oversteer here. Anything happen up the track? We have Scootery versus Fretty battling out for that 3rd position. And also Brumadinho and Sims the Danger both in the Ferrari. Sims the Danger just with oversteer there. Walsterbert, what's happened to you? You've all the way down at 9th, brother. Philip Foxton. We've got Philip Foxton going wide there. Apparently cut the corner. There's too much happening for one commentator, but we'll do our best. Let's see what's happening up here in the leader. Brumadinho going for that 1st place overtake. He does get it done. Very easily done, but Fretty is coming up in that 3rd position. He's just creeping up, so is Scootery, but Drop J is 5 seconds behind that 4th position, so not too much happening there. We've got Walsterbert and Philip Foxton in the pits. Not sure if they had any wing damage or just tyre wear on their spinouts. So there's your standings at the minute. Brumadinho first. He's keeping up the pole position. Sims the Danger and him just taking it nice and easy. Oh, and Sonner is out of the race! We've just caught the last second of that. I'm not sure what happened there. If it was, but Spaghetti's down to a crawling pace. Everyone was down to a crawling pace there. They get the virtual safety car out. That's why. Must have been a nasty one. Not sure at all what happened there. See if we can get an update on the Discord chat from Sonar. Well, that was your first major crash of the night. So Sims the Danger, Fretty's in the pits, Brumadinho in the pits. They was getting the tires changed up here. So Drop J and Sims the Danger are the two staying out. Sector 3 still got the yellow flag. I don't think there's anything else to report there. Just the guys in the pits. So a lot of action just in the first 5 laps. We caught the last part of Sonar, Crazy Crumpet and Topic retiring from the race. Crazy Crumpet has had a major spin out. I'm not sure what happened with that, but he opted to retire after that happened. Paul James and Walshabert battling it out here. Walshabert down the 13th position. Paul James and him still battling it out, coming up into the 3rd corner here, forcing Paul James wide from Walshabert. Contact onto Paul James, who's now having to go wide, and Walshabert takes over that 12th position. We'll see what they can do here. Paul James does have the DRS, so he's going to get that 12th position back, leading up into the really sharp bends. It does get a wee bit of oversteer, and the tail is flicking out. So Walshabert's taking that back. We've got a bit of a battle here for 9th position between Harry Blues, Philip Foxon and Joseph Burns, who's now severely wide. Harry Blues is taking out all the cones. Nicely done. So Philip Foxon will be taking that 9th position. Joseph Burns maybe about to say something about that, but the tail just keeps flicking for him. That's the problem when you don't have your traction control enabled. One of the many restrictions in Season 3A. So nothing too much happening higher up the table. We do have Brumadinho battling out 4th position with Fretty. Drop J from the back of the pack up to 1st position. Has he had a stop yet? No stops from the top 3 yet. But they'll just be staying out to get a bit of ground, so that when they go in for their pit, there's not too much of a change. Oh! Brumadinho going for the overtake on Fretty, and he gets it done. He's dropped down the inside. Very nice maneuver there from Brumadinho. Sims of Danger now try to catch up with his teammate Brumadinho. But Scooterib as well, not too far away from the pack. But we'll get Fretty still trying to battle back for that 4th position. Simsy still is going to, I think Simsy is going to get this back very quickly here. He's taking that inside lane away from Fretty, but Fretty is just edging it there with the keeping up the pace. What's going to get done here as we come round to the home straight, which means Simsy's going to have DRS. Fretty doesn't get the DRS. There's not quite a second in between him and Brumadinho, so Simsy Danger with the DRS, going for the overtake. Fretty trying to defend his position. The wee bit of touch in there, but him and Fretty, seems like Fretty still gets the lead, and so Scooterib is going to try and make the maneuver on Simsy Danger, who does get that 6th position, but is he going to be able to secure it properly? And he does get the overtake done. So we've seen to have this battle from 1st to 7th, and then it splits it off 10 seconds of a difference, and then the bottom half of the table. Joseph Burns getting the overtake on Philip Foxton there as well. Nicely done from him. Not too much else. Paul James has just received a time penalty for multiple warnings. Fretty and Scootery, let's jump on board them as they're battling out with some contact between each other. It looks like Fretty's going to get the 5th position back, but Brumadinho still in 4th. We have Sims the Danger, Scootery and Fretty all battling out here. Let's see if we can get a bit of a broadcast view with this as they are getting the battle out. Who will be the one to come out victor? It looks like Scootery just giving Fretty a wee nudge, just saying, come on, get faster, or get out my way. Let's see as they come on to that home straight. Scootery is going to get the DRS. Can he do something with it though? But so is Sims the Danger. So see who's going to come out on top in this battle. Getting awful close. Simsy, awful close. Scootery going down the outside. Fretty taking the inside line. He will keep that 5th position. But Sims the Danger going down the inside of Scootery, taking over the 6th position. They're still side by side coming out of the very, very narrow corners. Scootery still keeping on at the 6th position. Sims the Danger not playing too dangerous here. We're still early days. Still got 20 laps to go. So he's just going to keep Scootery under pressure. He's getting the DRS again. Scootery also with the DRS, but not quite close enough to Fretty. So Sims the Danger coming down the inside. He's ducking down. He's hard on the brakes. Scootery not able to do anything about that. So Sims the Danger gets the 6th position. So now he has to do the work to get up to Fretty in that 5th position. But we'll rejoin these guys in a wee bit. We'll go and check on the rest of the pack and see how everyone else is getting on. Harry Blues and Paul James. There's not too much going on with you guys. There's a wee bit of a gap. Further up the table, it's Brumadinho versus Prince Killer 1. Who does take this corner a bit away, but Brumadinho is staying back a wee bit. He says, I've got the DRS. Let's see what we can do on the home straight. So here it goes. DRS is now enabled. Can we get that bit of an edge? He's really gaining on Prince here, so he goes down the inside to get that 3rd position back. Very nicely done. We've also got Sims the Danger jumping up 5th position. Him and Fretty still battling out. So Scootery just spectating from the back here, just letting them battle this. We'll see how they come out on top. Simsy and Fretty was with a bit of a lock-up. So Simsy trying to go down the inside line. Not quite getting the edge on Fretty there. But he gets a 3-second time penalty, Simsy, for exceeding the track limits. DRS, Simsy, what are you going to do with it? He's going to go down the outside. And I've just noticed Brumadinho and Prince still battling this out. Simsy go down the outside. Fretty's still not giving him any room to breathe. Going down the outside. Well done to Fretty for defending that 5th position. Scootery is making up, not Scootery, Spaghetti Chips with 10 seconds behind. He's trying to make up some of the time, but there's still that 10-second time gap. We'll see what they can do if once everyone gets their 2nd stops in. Drop J and DeLuca are still to have their stops as well. And Brumadinho setting the fastest lap as well, so he's meaning business to get back up into that top position. Fretty, and what is Scootery doing here? He's trying to get that 6th and 5th position at once with contact straight into the side of Fretty. Sims the Danger with the 5th position right down the inside. Good bit of action on the home straight. Fretty is not getting any room to breathe at all. So Scootery is going to take over 6th position, and Fretty left down to 7th. But I feel this is going to be the one to watch definitely throughout this whole race. Excuse me while I have a cookie. Sims the Danger catching up with Prince as well. What's he going to do here? He's been very aggressive on this run. He's going to get the inside line on Prince here, just coming out of that very shallow dogleg. And he gets the overtake just about done. Yeah, he gets it done. Very, very easy for Simsy Danger there. Scooter will be looking to do something with this as well. He's going hard into these corners. You can do. So Scooter looking to take that 5th position off of Prince. He's going down the inside. Prince just defending slightly there. Fretty as well, locking up the wheels. He's getting far too close to Scooter Reeb there, so he's just going to say back off. We'll let these guys sort out their feud. I've got DRS. Simsy Danger with the fastest lap, 133.7. Lots of good laps getting put in here by these guys. So Prince with a 3-second time penalty. There's a lot of time penalties been handed out here, so that can also be a very important factor into the race. Come on, Scooter Rear. Good reading to the comment from Vern Alexander. Come on, Scooter Rear. He's getting the work done on Prince Killer. Speaking of Scooter Rear. So 5th position, and Fretty come down the inside of Prince Killer as well. Going to take over 6th. And Prince just not getting the chance to defend that 6th position there at all from Fretty. He was too busy trying to deal with Scooter Rear. And Scooter Rear up into that 5th position. DeLuca getting some 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings as well. Further up the track, we've got Simsy Danger doing a bit of catch up on Brumadinho. Brumadinho trying to do some catch up on DeLuca, and Drop J as normal with the remarkable lead. So, what's going on elsewhere? We've still got this Fretty versus Scooter Rear. And further down the table, we've got Walstrabert and Harry Blues having a wee battle out here. Walstrabert with a bit of oversteer coming down into the last corner for the home straight. Harry Blues, don't know what happened there. That was some mega oversteer. Whether it's just my gameplay, I'm not sure. The Prince Killer, I've just noticed why he's going to be losing out in some positions here. He's not had his pit yet. He's done 11 laps of those super softs. So yeah, again, more factors to take into account here. Now, looking at DeLuca and Drop J, who have climbed 16 and 14 positions. That is mad. Well done to them for that. So Walstrabert trying to go for the overtake on Harry Blues, but Harry Blues still keeping that 11th position. We've also got John Polanen coming up behind Walstrabert and Harry Blues, and Drop J just received a 5-second stop and go penalty. So he's in the pits. What kind of tyre are you going to go for? So he's going on to the softs. Here we go for that one-stop game again. So he's all the way down to 7th. So we'll keep an eye on Drop J throughout the race. But as it stands, that top 3 battling out for the pole position. Brumadinho will be taking over the pole position again. Simsy Danger in 2nd, DeLuca in 3rd. It's just the fresher tyre getting ahead of DeLuca. They would have done it dead easy. Scooter Rear, let's see what you can do, catching up to DeLuca, who I feel may want to make a pit this lap, maybe even the next lap onto lap 14. Walstrabert and John Polanen still battling out, so let's go and have a wee peek down with these guys. Spaghetti and Chips taking over the 7th position from Drop J as well. But we've got John Polanen, Harry Blues and Walstrabert all together here. Harry Blues trying to catch up to Philip Foxton as well. Still a good race, still only halfway through, so there's a lot of action still to come for you guys. Let's check out Drop J and Spaghetti Chips. Now, Spaghetti Chips very creeping round that corner. So Drop J managing to keep up some pace. See what he can do in these very long corners. Coming up into the home straight, he will get that DRS. Drop J, let's see what you can do with that. Flick it on, and let's see what we can do with that. We've got Prinz in the pits and Diluk in the pits. Yeah, they're going to have to get those tyres changed. Simsy Danger taking over the pole position as well. Who also receives a 3-second time penalty again for multiple warnings. So a lot of time penalties from Simsy Danger, so at the minute, he's going to have to be staying out for the rest of the race and trying to go as hard as he can to get ahead of the pack. Otherwise, he's not getting that pole position at all. Drop J served his 5-second stop and go penalty in the pits as well. So coming on DRS zone number 1. He's getting that overtake done. Dead easy. Very easy. Now Spaghetti Chips is still knocking at the back door. Can he get something else done? No, he cannot. Drop J is away. What else have we got here? Brumadinho and Simsy Danger just chilling out at the top of the pack here. But if Brumadinho's clever, he can just sit there. I don't think he has any penalties. But you can just sit there in second and still be in pole position. But not too much else happening. We do have Philip Foxton's out of the race! Can we see what happened to Philip Foxton somewhere? I'm not sure what happened to Philip Foxton. We'll have to find out later on from the group chat and see what happened to him. So it seems like Crazy Crumpet had some contact with from behind when he span out and had 40% tyre wear by the end of lap 1. So no, I don't blame him for the tyre in there. By the time he went in for it, by the time he got round the track and then in for a pit, yeah, he would have been just about done. So let's jump back to the race. It seems to be that the gaps have all kind of closed down slightly. But there's not too much action to report on here. Brumadinho and Simsy Danger are still just chilling out at the top here. But the way the penalties have been working out here, it seems that most racers are just kind of taking their time with this. So Sector 3, what's happened to Prinz and Scuderia? Nothing. It's seen. We did have a yellow flag there. I'm not sure what for. French killer with that oversteer. Wait, it's still getting the DRS. He must have got the detection. See if he can make up some ground on Scuderia, who's down into 9th after, did he have another stop? Yeah, he did. He's had 2 stops already, so he's staying on these super softs. So, ideally, those super softs should last him to the end of the race. Jumpalainen with that 1 stop on the softs, so he will be due another stop, probably around about lap 20, just to get the last final 7 in. Whether he does or not, I'm not sure. We'll just have to find out at the time. So, no further action to report on as of yet. Now, Sims of Danger coming into the pits. He's done 10 laps with those things. What are you switching to? You are switching to the... just staying on the super softs, my friend. He should be able to key... no, he doesn't. Now, Fretty coming into the pits as well. Drop J staying out to keep the second. So Sims of Danger staying on the super softs. Fretty is on the super softs, and he will be staying on the super softs as well for his second stop, I believe. Yes, second stop. So everyone's had their one stop. Interesting to see. So DeLuca and Sims of Danger still having to do quite a bit of work here to get back up the pit. But Scooter setting the fastest time in the 132.5. Very nicely done. Clean up. Did you like my donuts? Yes. I very much liked your donuts. So Sims of Danger getting the overtake on Joseph Burns. Very easily done with those super softs. Brand spanking new out of the workshop. DeLuca gaining some ground on Joseph Burns here as well, who's on the... Joseph Burns does have 13 lap old softs. Hayward Blue's getting a 3-second time penalty here. I'm just going to go and check out people's penalties because I feel like people are going to have a lot of penalties. Incidents. So, John Lennon has a 10-second time penalty. Harry Blue's got a stop and go. He'll have done that already. Phil Foxton's got 3 seconds. Simsy with 3 seconds. Harry Blue's with 3 seconds. Phil Foxton with 3 seconds. Scooter Rear with 3 seconds. I thought there was a lot more. Paul James with 3 seconds. Harry Blues with 3 seconds again. There's a lot of incidents. Simsy with 3 seconds. Drop J served his stop and go. Phil Foxton crashing out. Retty also getting a 3-second time penalty. Okay, so Crazy Crumpet, since you're in the chat, see if you can explain to us what happened with your race. What happened at the start? Since we don't have too much action to report on just now, Drop J, while I was looking at the incidents, is up to first place. Sims of Danger has also had a stop since then. Brumadinho in third, looking fourth. John Pullen has managed to get up to 6. He's doing very well to climb up the leaderboard. Spaghetti Trips has had a pit as well. Joseph Burns has also had his pit onto the Super Softs. And not too much else has happened. So let's jump on board DeLuca. Oh, Spaghetti Chips. It's did I see right that you span out? No. I'm dreaming. But let's jump on board. DeLuca was chasing down the 3rd position with Brumadinho and see what they can make of this. So, Scooter Rear is going into the pits on his 10-lap-old softs. So what will you be switching to, my friend? Are you staying on the super softs? Yes, you are. Let's see what else we can see here. There's still not too much action happening around, but Scooter Rear has got a lot to do. So, lap 20, only 7 laps to go. And everyone is sitting very comfortable in the positions that everyone is in. Not too. Unfortunately, I don't know how to turn that off, that dinging noise. So, Spaghetti Chips trying to get some catching up done on John Polanin here. John Polanin also trying to get some ground gained up on Fretty. That top 4 positions seem to be pretty secure, with DeLuca in 4th, Remedinho in 3rd, Sims of Danger trying to battle out that pole position against Drop J. Now, if Sims of Danger gets the lead, he's going to have to get a few seconds ahead, approximately 6, as far as we could see in terms of how penalties were. We have to get quite a bit ahead. Let's see. I'll read out some comments while we're watching this. So, Crazy Crumpet. So I got dive bombed and got spun by someone hitting me in the side, being pushed by someone who just didn't want to stop, and had 45% tire wear by the end of lap 1. So I did donuts because I had full red. Do you use remote play to stream through your PC? No, I use Elgato. And then OBS. I use the Streamlabs OBS because it means I can see everything without having to go into the YouTube page. Just some casual conversation. Spaghetti Chips, let's go on board them. I'm seeing they're very close together. Who will get that 6th position? John Polanin going very wide. Spaghetti Chips should get this, since John Polanin's tires are 18 laps old. So he's going to have to... He's too late to make another pit for him, so he's just going to have to try and defend his position the best he can. But Spaghetti Chips getting the DRS in. And let's go! How much faster can we going to get his jump diving down the inside? Is he going to get it done side by side going around turn 1? He does get it done. John Polanin, I saw some locking up from someone. And Spaghetti Chips gets the 6th position. Simsy Danger getting that pole position from Drop J. So we'll jump back on board these guys. Drop J with the ERS on level 4 and has quite a bit of it left. Brimodino has no ERS left. These guys let that battery charge. DeLuca, Fretty in 5th, Spaghetti in 6th. Now Spaghetti is gaining some ground on Fretty, and Fretty he's going to have to try and do some amount of work to get back up the table here. Curious Comfort, what resolution is this? It's only 720p, because I didn't get the chance to up it to 1080, because our new internet just got put in. They should switch back in a second. So when I press my number pad, it changes. There we go. Sorry, back to the race. Sims of Danger is starting to get a wee bit of ground made up on Drop J here. So he's managing to kind of build a gap here. I'm seeing this creep up from 1.2, 1.4. Rumidinho is creeping down the way. So he's trying to do a bit of catching up here on Drop J. DeLuca, pretty solid in fourth. He's going to have to defend that if Fretty can get a bit of catch up done. But Spaghetti Chips also getting some catch up done. Spaghetti Chips also getting some catch up done going around these corners. If you can, the problem is if you don't have strategy controlling, you can't just hold R2 down as hard as you can. I'm seeing Scootery. I don't know what was going on with that pit stop there, but it was just all over the place. 1 minute it was on Ultra Sauce, 1 minute it was Super Sauce, 1 minute it's in Softs. Not sure what happened. So Scootery 1 lap behind everyone. Unlucky buddy. After being so far up the table. Not sure what happened with you. So Sims of Danger is getting well ahead of Drop J here. The Super Softs definitely working for him. Rumidinho in third. And he is getting catch up here. He's seeing him in his sights now. DeLuca not doing any catch up at all here. In fact, he's getting further away from Rumidinho. And Fretty, he's getting a wee bit of catch up here, but it's still getting no catch up at all. It's getting further and further away. But Spaghetti Chips, now, what can you do here? Can you get that 5th position off of Can you get that 5th position off of Fretty? We will soon see. So Spaghetti Chips still battling out Fretty for the 5th position. It's getting tight, but there's only 2 laps to go, so he's got to bide his time. This is the time to do it, Spaghetti. The DRS. Go and do it now. He's going for it. He's going to go down the outside and cut to the inside. Good maneuver. He's going to get it done. I'm thinking yes. Spaghetti Chips taking that 5th position, but Fretty says I'm not done yet. I'm going to be coming back for that 5th position. He's going down the inside line, locking up there. Going to force a brake check on Spaghetti so that he cuts across, defending that 5th position back. Very nicely done. Now Sims of Danger, I've just noticed, has managed to get a 3-second lead on Drop J. Now, here we go. Spaghetti Chips with DRS again. What side will he go? Inside. Fretty defending the inside line. Hard on the brakes from Spaghetti. Fretty hard on the brakes as well, not to crash in Spaghetti. And he goes wide. Too much oversteer. Just couldn't control it. It was fishtailing slightly, so he lost a bit of ground there, but he's getting the catch up on here. Both on Super Softs. Fretty's only had another lap older. No contact there. They're doing very well not to knock into each other. Well done, you two. Spaghetti Chips and Fretty. We're going to have to jump into broadcast mode to view this. There's too much. They're just far too close to each other to see this. Now, as these guys are battling out, Spaghetti Chips, I can see the rest of the racers from that point of view there, as they jump onto the home straight, coming down into lap 26. Spaghetti Trips in 5th. Fretty in 6th. Now Fretty also has the DRS, so gaining some momentum. He has to race this line perfectly around this entire lap coming into the last lap to get that 5th position back. But as it stands in the minute, ladies and gentlemen, Simply Danger is in pole position. We're not sure yet if he'll keep it as far as penalties go. I'm sure I've seen his name appear twice, so he might not be keeping that 1st position yet. He might be down into 3rd. Not 100% sure, just stand by for that one. But Drop J, the current time as we see the standings: in 2nd, 3rd Brumadinho, 4th DeLuca, 5th Spaghetti Chips, 6th Fretty, 7th John Polanen, 8th Joseph Burns, Prince Killer in 9th, Walter Burton 10th, Harry Blues in 11th, Scooter Rear in 12th. Now, the positions I still see being able to change is definitely this battle for 5th. That can still all be up to play for. But the battle for 2nd between Brumadinho and Drop J, as Brumadinho hitting the DRS zone. Let's jump on board this, guys. If coming into the last lap, let's see who will get the edge on that 2nd position. Coming in corner 1, 2 and 3. Very nicely done from Brumadinho, very smooth. Now gaining some ground here, coming into the corner 4 and 5. Very sharp left hand cut, straight into another sharp right. Let's see what we can get done here. Lap 27. Drop J taking that nice wide line, getting the speed and momentum back up. Brumadinho hitting the DRS. Really going hard here, Brumadinho, to get that 2nd position back. Dropping the, ooh, locking up there, almost straight into Drop J. He's going to have to just go the long way around. Drop J taking back 3rd position, sorry, 2nd position, and they're straight back at it again. That was very, very close. But well done, Brumadinho, locking on the brakes and going round Drop J. It will have affected the tyre wear slightly, but Drop J in the soft, Brumadinho on the super soft. So Brumadinho can go just that tiny bit harder into the corners, but not that hard. Coming up into near the end of Sector 3, coming into the final corner. This is where it will be decided. He's going down the inside line, locks up. He's not going to get the 2nd position. Drop J in the 2nd position, Brumadinho in 3rd. DeLuca is going to keep that 4th position by the looks of things, unless Spaghetti Chips can dive down the inside line here, but he's just not close enough and gets them oversteer. So Fretty, you're not going to quite get it, you're not close enough. John Polanen in 7th, Joseph Burns in 8th, but can something be done here between these two guys? I don't quite think so. Joseph Burns, DRS, go! Go! Not quite from Joseph Burns, and well done to you guys trying that one out. Walter Burton and Prince. Can something be done between you guys? I don't think so. There's just too much of a gap there between you guys. So that means Walter Burton will take in 9th, Prince in 10th, and Harry Blues in 11th. We'll soon see if these positions are going to stick. Scooter Rear in 12th. He's just retired from the session after being a lap down. Paul James 13th, 14th. Joseph got him in penalties. I think he did. We're about to find out the final positions. Harry Blues in 11th. We see there. So the final standings, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to find out. If the screen changes. So Drop J, as I thought, he is going to take the 1st position. Simply Danger had 12-second time penalties. Drop J had 8 seconds. A lot of time penalties on this race, guys. 6 seconds from Brumadinho, but he does take 2nd position still. Spaghetti Chips in 4th. Well done to you, my friend. DeLuca in 5th. 6th, Fretty, who doesn't change position, so he's done very well to keep that position throughout the entire race, as much as he was chopping and changing. Joseph taking 7th, getting John Polanen on time penalties there, so well done to him as well. 8th, John Polanen. 9th, Walter Bert. 10th, Prince Killer. 11th, Harry Blues. 12th, Scooter Rear. 13th, Paul James. 14th, Phil Fox. And Sonar in 15th, and Crazy Crumpet 16th, Topics in 17th. So well done to all your racers tonight in Season 3A in France. So that is all from me tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I hope to see you all next week. I'm just looking to see where we are racing next week. I don't remember. Oh, it's the Austrian Grand Prix. I do like that track. That will be very good to watch as well. So I'll hopefully see you all next week for the Austrian Grand Prix. Well done to everyone again tonight. And thank you all for joining me live here for the French Grand Prix. I will see you all next week. Adios.